Joined here by former Florida Panthers winger, current color analyst, Bill Lindsay, the Blonde Bomber, is with us. Bill, you're also an analyst on NHL Network, so you got the pulse of NHL fans. Are they still in denial in Toronto? Have those Maple Leafs fans come to terms with what just happened to them?
They're used to it. It just happened one round later this year than before. They had all their hopes up, and then it got dashed quickly. So they get by that first round, and they thought they were off to the races, the "we want Florida" chance, and just get dismantled by the Panthers in 5 games. And you hear it from their fan base. I don't understand the cockiness of their fan base. They haven't won a Stanley Cup since '67, and haven't even been to a Stanley Cup since that time. So there is they're passionate. There's, I wouldn't say the whole fan base, but there is some arrogance that surrounds parts of their fan base that they lay on us down here in South Florida at times, and it's hard. You have to swallow your tongue at times, and so to get over that hump and to get there and to see what our building and our fans get to experience this is unique, and it's fun. And Toronto, they're the New York Yankees of the NHL without the winning. They have all the money and all the spending, and just can't find ways to get it done. So it's been a long time for the Panthers. So we're kind of in the moment that we can savor this a bit and get ready for this Carolina team, which is going to be a beast.
And I want to look ahead. I do, but I'd also, kind of like to poke fun at the Leafs fans again, because Bill, Matthew Tkachuk, he said it after, and we had a montage that we played where he said, I don't think they want Florida that much anymore. So clearly the players, at least Matthew Tkachuk, they were aware of, what those Leafs fans were chanting. And what does it mean to have a guy like that, like Matthew Tkachuk, who we know on the ice doesn't, he's not afraid of being a bully. He's not afraid of taking hits and providing the hits, but also, he's also not afraid to throw a little subtle jab at an opponent or their fan base either. You like that, right? As hockey fans, we should appreciate a guy like Matthew Tkachuk being, the face right now of this Florida Panthers team.
Yeah, Matthew Tkachuk he's a unicorn in the NHL with what he brings, and he's got sort of that fourth line mentality with elite skills. It's a rare combination. He'll hit anything in sight and can provide the offense, and he just kind of galvanized this whole group. Not only the group, the franchise, everything. And he is outspoken, and he's not afraid to wear his emotions on his sleeves. And it doesn't matter where or what you're playing. If you have a different color uniform on the other side, he automatically dislikes you a lot. And it was interesting. At the end of that Toronto series, he did mention it was special to win in this building, he pointed out. So he does have this subtle jabs, but he's got the game to back it up. That's where Matthew Tkachuk, if you got the game to back it up and you can go out there and say those sort of things, players love that. The teams love that. You love to have them on your team. They hate to play against them. That old adage, but Tkachuk comes from a long lineage. I played with his dad, Keith, and I know that family, and they're loud, they're brash. And I used the word cockiness before, but it's not cockiness with him. It's just a real strong self-belief in what he's capable of. He believes in himself, and because of that, in large part of that, this is why this team has gotten to where they're at. Matthew Tkachuk is that trade that Huberdeau did a lot of great things, but Matthew Tkachuk, we're not in this position without him.